My name is Auguste Congo and I'm excited to discuss some key concepts related to data mining, time series analysis, data ethics, bias measurement, and predictive modeling in this interview. Question 1. What does the CRISP DM methodology for data mining entails? What does the data analyst do in each step? The cross-industry standard process for data mining, in short, CRISP DM, is a widely recognized methodology for data mining projects. It consists of 6 major phases: business understanding, data preparation, modeling, evaluation, and deployment. In the business understanding phase, the data analyst works closely with stakeholders to define the project objectives and requirements. In data understanding, the analyst explores and assesses the available data sources. Data preparation involving cleaning, transforming, and organizing the data for analysis. In the modeling phase, the analyst selects and applies suitable algorithms to build predictive or descriptive models. In evaluation, the models are assessed for their performance and the best one is chosen. Finally, in deployment, the chosen model is put into practice to address the initial business problem. Question 2. Explain what needs to be done before you can forecast time series. In other words, what does time series analysis involve? Time series analysis involves study data, points collected or recorded at a consecutive evenly spaced intervals over time. And before forecasting time series data, you must perform several steps. First, data should be pre-proposed, which includes handling missing values, smoothing, and removing outliers. Then it's crucial to understand the underlying patterns in the time series, such as trend, seasonality, and cycling behavior. Selecting the appropriate forecast methods such as ARIMA, exponential smoothing, or neural networks is essential. Model validations is also crucial to ensure the chosen method accurately predicts future values. Finally, forecasting accuracy should be continually monitored and the model retrained as needed. Question 3. Discuss the main principles of data ethics, as well as what companies or organizations could do to uphold these principles. Data ethics is centered on responsible data handling and decision making. The main principles include transparency, consent, fairness, accountability, and privacy. To uphold these principles, organizations should establish clear data governance policies, including transparent data collecting and usage practice. They must obtain explicit consent for data collection and processing, especially personally or sensitive data. Fairness involves addressing biases in algorithms and data, and organizations should regularly audit models for discrimination. Accountability requires organizations to take responsibility for their data practices and the consequences of their decision. Privacy should be ensured through strict data protection measures and compliance with relevant laws, for example, CCPA. Question 4. Imagine you are an analyst at a financial services company and you have some concerns about bias in the ways a predictive model was measured. How would you raise your concern with your manager? Make some suggestions for how to avoid measurement bias in the future. If I were in this situation, I would raise my concern with my manager in a professional and consecutive manner. I might request a meeting or send an email outlining my concerns, backed up by data and evidence. It's essential to propose solutions, such as re-evaluating the data used, exploring different module evaluation metrics, or contacting a bias auditor. To avoid measurement bias in the future, the company could implement stricter guidelines for model evaluation, including the use of fairness metrics and diverse testing data. Regularly, retraining models on updated data can also help mitigate bias. Question 5, and this last question. Explain the difference between regression and classification models in predictive analysis. When would you use one of these models over the other? Regression and classification are two primary types of predictive analysis models. Regression models predict a continuous output like price or temperatures based on the input features. Classification models, on the other hand, categorize data into predefined classes or labels. You choose one or the other depending on the nature of the problem. Use regression when you need to make numerical predictions, like predicting sales revenue. Use classification when you need to classify data into distinct categories, such as spam detection, spam or not spam, for example. The choice between the two depends on the type of outcome variable you are trying to predict. Thank you.